Before start using Kwik, it's important to set properly the settings for your own projects. In order to do so, come here into the settings button, click it, and you're going to see the three different panels. The most important thing to do comes here, which is to point to the location of your Corona simulator. In order to do so, just click Browse. On your Mac, it's going to be under Applications, Corona SDK, Corona Simulator. On a PC, it's going to be under Program Files, Corona SDK, Corona Simulator. And also, it's important to set a default folder for all the projects that you're going to do from now on. In my case, I like to set them according Kwik version. So in my case, it's going to be Kwik 3. Feel free to use whatever location you want. Just make sure that if you use documents/Kwik, Kwik uses this folder to save a few other files as well. So if in the near future you decide to delete this entire folder, you're going to delete as well some configurations files for Kwik. So that's why I do not like the idea of pointing to documents Kwik, because as you can see, there's lots of files that again Kwik uses for its own control. So I prefer to have another folder. Feel free to name whatever you want. Again, I prefer to use the number of version, the current version, which is in this case Kwik 3. So that's my default folder. You have also a few settings. Show all alert messages means that every time that Kwik needs to show something to you, you are going to see the window with the alert. Those are the non-important alerts, just to make it clear. Show welcome window will always open the welcome window that we have seen in the past all the time that you start the plugin, which is not a good idea. You may have the option to check for updates when starting. If you are doing so, Kwik will always try to get information about the latest updates. Open only first project page document. If you have a project with several Photoshop files, and if you decide to enable this, only the first PSD file will load, making Photoshop much faster to load your project. If you disable that and your project has 10 pages, for example, all 10 PSD files will load at the same time. Expand action list in button and action window. If you are using when you are using buttons on actions, if you enable this, you are going to see the full list. Sort components panel by name will sort again the components panel that we're going to see in a while by name. Open Corona when Kwik starts, automatically will open the Corona simulator for you. Use colored icons and enables you to pick between the monochrome interface of Kwik or the colored one. And also you have this ability of show sample tutorials in recent projects list, which in our example here is this example here of Frame, which has this different logo. We are going to learn about them in another video. The publishing sets has all the information needed when you press publish. Export image will of course export not only the code for you but the image of your projects. Publish only current page means that instead of publishing all the project page every time that you press the publish button, it will only publish the current page that you are working on. This one here, when publish only current page, starts simulator in the current page, means that if, like, for example, you are just re-exporting page 11, for example, and you have this option enabled, the simulator will start automatically at page 11. Publish only pages Lua, do not export main Lua, director Lua, etc. means that only the page files are going to be exported. All other files and libraries that Kwik uses will not be exported together. Again, export sample icons. You may have the kwiksher icons, sample icons exported together. Close documents after publishing, meaning that after publishing your page, Kwik will close the page. Add external contents in separate file folders. We'll again separate all the content audios in a different folder than image, than spreadsheets, for example. Automatic resize image resolution if needed when exporting for a smaller device. This pretty much will make sure that the smaller image will respect the smaller device, and I suggest you to keep this on. Create a report of used files in the project. Only generates a report with all the files being used in your project, and this is nice if you start to do lots of testings and at the end you may have a list of files that are not used anymore. With this report you can just delete the ones not listed. And lastly, you have this option, show memory used in terminal, which is basically if you decide to see how much memory your project is consuming, you can enable this or disable. And after that you have the registration, where if you have it licensed already, you're going to see the product key and the button with the option to transfer the license to another person or to another computer. And if you haven't installed it yet or haven't purchased it yet, you're going to see a situation like that, where you need to enter your email and your activation key in order to tell Kwik that you are a paid user.